What's good, good people? Soul Brother number one coming back at you from the top of the chocolate Milky Way, here to improve your interplanetary functionship. And this afternoon, we're going to be doing a review of a Mattel's Masters of the Universe Masterverse New Etheria Hordak. This will be the first time I've had Hordak in my collection of any sort. Back in the day when he first came out, I was well into, I had been out of Masters of the Universe and was pretty much firmly into Joe's at that point. I may have been out of Joe's at the time Hordak came out originally. I can't remember. But I've been checking out this figure. I've been digging the design. I've just been waiting on the right design. I was looking at the Classics Hordak. I still may get the Classics Hordak. But when I saw that new Etheria design for Hordak, I was like, yeah, that's the one. That's the one. I'm going to get that one. And it just dropped on Amazon, I think, yesterday, day before, and had to get it. So this is the review. We're going to be doing unboxing as well because, as you see, any Masterverse review, I just totally dig the packaging isn't new by now because it's been at least a year and a half, maybe 2 years, they've switched to this packaging where you have the artwork on the front and it wraps around. It's a wraparound type artwork on the whole box. You got the artwork here and it just continues on to the front with the artwork of the figure, and then you see you still have enough of the window display where you can see that what figure you're getting. But like I say, you got that artwork on the side here of Hordak. And then on the back, you got a shot of the figure and a cross sell of the figures that came out in this wave. You got Hordak, New Eternia Tila, and that a Snake Man down there? King his people? Nah, that's Cobra Khan. I think, if I'm not mistaken, Cobra Khan came out before King Snake, and then they kind of just put him in as one of King Snake's people, I think. But I believe, yeah. But that's it for the packaging. We're going to get Hordak up out of here, see what he's working with. You already know what it is. I already know. And another thing about this packaging, it was almost good enough for me to hold on to it, but not quite. Not quite. We're going to be getting rid of this packaging too. But this is a nice package. As with all Masterverse figures now, you see they come with the slot on the side where their accessories come with. See if I can fit my hand down in there. Got a little baggie here. Tear that open. Make sure there's nothing left in there and it goes away. Okay. You got a shield. Bat wings. That Hordak head in the middle. And I like the straps. I like how they went ahead and just made the straps a different color. But if this goes on the arm this way, yeah, that's the way the shield would be. Shield would be just like that. Digging that, digging that. You have his arm cannon accessory. Molded black plastic. Red paint ups. Red and silver paint apps on there. We're going to see how that looks on Hordak a little later on in the video. But there you go. And I think that's all that came in the secret compartment side. Now we're going to get the figure out. One more accessory he has here. That's strapped in. I wonder if, okay, that headpiece, oh no, it's not a headpiece. It wraps around the staff. That's pretty cool. Digging that. You see here how that serpent-like thing, whatever you want to call it, looks like it has a dragon head with the bat wings coming out of it. And you see how it wraps around the top of the staff. That's pretty cool. You got a little detailing on the staff. I'm digging that. How it actually wraps around. Oh, and then it has you can see that hole right there for you to peg. I think that's what it's for. You peg it in and it sort of stay in place. Ah, yeah. That's what's up. Now for the figure, I don't think he's in here with no ties or anything. I believe he's just gonna come straight on out. His wings are tied in here though. No, they're not attached. Wings aren't attached. Oh yeah, he is. He does have some ties on his wrist. And the ankles. I think we can just snap that out. There we go. So we got the figure out, but we're not through with the accessories. So we're gonna wait a while on the figure until we get these wings out. Goes away. And you can see Hordak's wings. Translucent hard red plastic. Got some detail on them. Here's the other one. See like the veins in the membrane? That's pretty cool. That is pretty cool. And now for Hordak himself. Like I say, this is my first Hordak. Never had one, but I'm already digging the color scheme. See how Hordak is looking. Start with the articulation. We can move Skeletor's minions to the side so we can have some room to maneuver and work with. Hordak, let's see. He can get 360, even with that back piece on. He can look up that far. He can look down that much. Hordak can rock the T-pose. The double jointed pinless elbows, as you can see. He gets 360 on that arm at the shoulder. I don't think there's no forearm cut, but you get 360 at the wrist, and it's on a that peg that allows his hand to go in and out. Did we already say the bicep cut? Did I say that? If I didn't, we'll do it again. There's that bicep swivel. No problem. Now, of course, his diaphragm cut, the movement at the diaphragm, is going to be hindered by his armor he has. So you get a little bit, but not too much. You do get swivel at the waist. Hordak can get that Van Dam. You got a thigh swivel. He can kick about 90 degrees. You got the double jointed pin knees. Pinless, I'm sorry. And you do have a calf / boot swivel. That ankle, you do have an ankle pivot. Pivot up that far. Down that far. And you got the ankle rocker. But as far as how this looks, I am real pleased that I decided to wait on new Eternia's version of Hordak, new Etheria, because as we all know, this was in the animated series, this was She-Ra's adversary, and she was on New Etheria, hence the name New Etheria Hordak. But as far as looks, hey, he did hot fire. See his armband here? I'm not quite sure how that armband goes. It probably, that back should be off to the side, I believe. I'm guessing. Like that. Other than that, this is a 5-figure. Now let's see how his arm cannon goes. I'm thinking the only thing you do is take the fist off. Oh, and you got to take his gauntlet off, because I don't believe it would fit. And there's a peg on the inside, and you just pop that on. And there you have his arm firing cannon. And as far as the wings, they just snap right on in the back, in those holes in the back. Uh-oh. Thought that was it. There we go. And they go up and down, and they're on a hinge where you can move them out like that. I'm thinking more and more I look at Hordak, I'm thinking your boy Skeletor don't want none with Hordak. I'm trying to tell you. I'm just looking at him. Just the way he look. He don't want none. He don't want none. We got to have him holding his staff. He should have came with extra hands. I don't know why they ain't make him at least a fist. I don't know why every action figure should come with a fist. Because, you know, they're action figures. They supposed to be punching folk when they ain't shooting them. Oh, yeah. That pose right there is legit. We get him to stand. Oh, he was standing just before. Get them ankles right. And there we go. Nah. Skeletor don't want it with the Horde or Hordak. I'm sorry, he don't. He just don't. But that concludes my review of Masters of the Universe, Masterverse, new Etheria Hordak. Go on out and get you one. You won't be disappointed. I won't steer you wrong. Soul Brother ain't gonna steer you wrong. And remember, keep a glide in your stride, a dip in your hip, and we can all wait on the mothership. Y'all be easy.